Hello Libra, I hope I'm finding you in good spirits. So this is your general reading for mid-August to the end of August. If you're new, hello, my name is Amber. It's nice to meet you. If you're returning, thank you so much for being here. I'm humbled that you have returned. And please remember to like, share, and subscribe and comment. I do try to reply to them all. Sometimes I don't get a chance to, but I read them. And if you missed the love story reading, it's okay. At the end of this reading, there will be a link here for you to click on that. Uh, I think that's it. So obviously this is energy. It can go back, forth, left, or right. I'm just picking up on the energy that's around you. I can say them, him, her, they, you. Flip it to how it fits you. It's just easier for you to follow. And if it doesn't resonate, don't make it. You don't want those problems. Okay? So, Spirit, what do you have for Libra? Sorry, I'm meditating. Give me a second. Okay. So we have wisdom. Beautiful. Okay. So everything that you've learned, Libra, you're about to put into action. Okay. Yeah. I feel like you're starting to create a new environment for yourself. So it's less about learning and waiting and all that. You're not quite building though. You're putting the idea together or accepting an opportunity to start something new. I feel like you're letting your fears go and opting for a new beginning. So very open to things. But still steady on your feet. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So spiritually, whoa, you have the Sandpiper spirit. A lot of things are going to catch your attention. Be careful about the ones that you... This is what I see. I see that you need to play around and try different things. I don't feel like you need to engage in something and start building in it. Okay? Yeah. Yeah. So let's see, love. Whoop, I really didn't brush my hair or anything. So, sorry. Okay, Libra, let's see what you have in love. The Ice Queen. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Okay. So, you know what this feels like? It feels like you're flirting around with the ideas of things and love. I do feel like you're putting your... This is somebody that's trying to get with you or back to you. And I feel like you're putting your walls up against that person because you don't want them to feel like they're entitled to you, you know, and they're not. you want to feel as though you're still free to choose and explore the way that you want to. I don't feel you really taking action, and I've said this before. This is more like exploring your options and exploring the atmosphere, but I don't. You don't need to be trying to build anything right now, okay? I'm going to say that for sure. Bring love into the situation. I'm telling you. You're more in that spontaneous spirit. I mean, you're still thinking about things, 'cause like I said, you're in like this planning stage. But you're more spontaneous about the things that make you happy, or you're more observant about the things that make you happy in your environment and what's around you. So you're not clinging to those things, but you're interested in those things. You're investigating those things. And that's really going to help you. I feel like it's going to open you up after a time of being closed to do, not closed down, like shut down, but like closed for service because you had to do introspection on a lot of things, you know? But you're really starting to open up now. And that's really going to help bring a sense of love. And not just intimate love, but family love, love for the universe, love for earth, love for your daily life, just love, period, you know? There's all different kinds of love. Joy is really what I want to say, you know? But love is a good too. So increase. Yeah, you're in a better part of your cycle. So you're out of one phase in your cycle and moving into another phase. So I feel like that introspection part is not closing down. You still need to, you know, do introspection every now and then. But you're moving out of one section of your phase into another, finally, is what I'm getting. Higher self on the bottom of the deck. You're getting closer to your higher self. You're getting more connected with your higher self and who it is that you are and want to be. Yeah. Didn't I say the planning stage? Listen to me. So you're in a planning stage. You're looking at your opportunities. You know that you're moving forward. You can feel the change in the energy, the shift in the energy. Yeah. I feel like somebody around you, and like I said, somebody you're closing off to, you know that they're trying to bring you back to who you were in the past, and you don't want to go there. You want to move forward. You're fully aware of the fact that you want to move forward. Absolutely, Libra. Absolutely. They can keep that trash wherever they are, you know? I feel like you're looking at it differently. You're now the hero of your own story, you know? Yeah, absolutely. I feel like you're at a higher vantage point, you know, like looking down on things. And you see it differently because of that. Okay, Libra. Spirit we have for Libra. We start off with Justice. By the way, I'm using the Anna K. Tarot in case you wondered what it is. King of Rods. The Empress. The Tower. Oh, lots of major arcana already at the gate. Five of Rods. Seven of Rods. Knight of Pentacles. Ace of Swords. Page of Rods. Bottom of the deck, you have the Hermit. That's that introspection energy. Let's talk about your major arcana because you have 3. The Justice, the Empress, the Tower, and the Hermit. The Hermit being in your overall energy, we'll talk about that in a second. But I feel like, we'll deep dive into it. I'll touch on it for a second. But I feel like all the introspection and time that you spent with yourself, meditation, just trying to piece and put things together has created a sense of balance in you and an equilibrium, right? And you don't want that to be thrown off, but you know that you still need to move. You know that you still need to gain abundance and bring things into your life. It's not about maintaining, because you get stagnant. You want to bring things into your life. So you're at this moment where that is happening or that is taking place. And you know that in order to do that, you have to break down this structure that you've built. So fully letting go of old relationships and old situations, fully changing the mindset that you were in that kept you balanced, not that it was bad, it's just that it's time to move on from it. Because there's a sense of comfortability. Sorry, this is my drink if you see it. There's a sense of comfortability in where you were, and I feel like you started to build yourself around that, and it got a little too comfortable, and you deserve and want more. I say want more, and that's because the King of Rods is next to it. And in order to do that, you got to break down that structure to let something new enter, Your ego can sometimes be a wall. And if you have that wall up, nothing else can get in, right? Okay. So on the bottom of the deck, we do have the Hermit. If I can pick up these cards. The Hermit is about you doing introspection. I feel like you've definitely found a lot out about yourself, Libra. Who you are, and it's more like who you are. I'm not going to say where you want to go, but who you are. You have a sense of alignment. I think the thing is, for me with this card, it feels like scattered pieces. So it's like if you drop a glass and the glass shatters all over the ground. That's what your life was feeling before. Feeling like that. Like a whole bunch of separate things that didn't quite mesh together. You didn't feel how they went together or molded. And now you've gotten that cup put back together, or that glass, and the thing that's different is, even though you glued it together, you can still see the cracks. Not in a bad way, but in a way where it helped you learn. It helped you learn a lot about life, physics. Yeah. You know what it's like to hold on to something for so long. You know what it's like to have been overly patient for someone or something. You know what that's like. And you also know the sacrifices that you have to make for your own happiness in order to make that happen. You know what it's like to be stuck in something. And I feel like that's helping you out now, because you're not going to go back to the past, for one thing. And you won't go into the same situations with the same mindset. And you know that you're getting comfortable where you are, and you know what comfortability does to you. Okay? Yeah. Didn't I say it? You know that it's just ego. It's just trying to keep yourself safe. Yes, you do feel safe there, but at the same time, you're not growing. Nothing new is coming in. No energy is moving in or out, it's like being attached to those limitations that you're putting on yourself. And now that you've been through this introspection, you can understand and know that, which is what's helping you out moving forward. Good. Okay. So like I said, Libra, you're starting to feel really more like yourself during this time. And now that you feel like yourself, you're ready to move forward with the knowledge that you have. You feel really confident in the knowledge and the balance that you have to start bringing more things into your life. The thing is, you don't want to lose that feeling of balance. But at the same time, you don't want to be trapped behind one set way of doing things. And I feel like the universe doesn't want you to do that either. They just want you to take it slow with the Knight of Pentacles. Take it slow and make sure that like the next step that you're moving into is lucrative, and then you can move forward. You know, don't just jump forward all in hope and then at the end think about how you got there, right? So it's like you need to stop and assess at certain points. And I feel like Spirit gives you those moments of clarity at those certain points where you should reevaluate. But I feel like in the past you've been so like dead focused on what it is that you wanted, that you saw your intuition or that enlightenment of knowledge as being conflict or causing problems or changing your structure, and you weren't having that, okay? But now you can see that those situations differently. So it's all about standing up for yourself and bringing in goodness into your energy. Bringing things into your life and happiness into your life that's going to be lucrative is the word that they're giving me. But you're going to have to open up to new things. And that can be scary. That can be scary, and I feel like you're going to have a little bit of a pushback. But you have to know, you have to see yourself as a hero. And you have to look at all the things that you've been through and what it is that you have built so far. You've done a lot. And you just have to stand up for yourself. Sometimes you have to stand up to yourself, you know? As far as career and money goes, I feel like it's steady. I feel like there was a moment there where you didn't know what was going to happen. Or you might get a talking to or something of that nature. But it's fine. You'll be fine. Yeah, it's gonna turn out fine. But it does give you a new perspective on your career or job or goals. You may have someone coming into you, and I feel like this is a person that you have known for a while. Seeing that you're doing really well and trying to come into your space. The thing is, I don't think that they know that they're coming in to cause conflict, but they are conflict reincarnate. You know what I mean? Like, they don't know that they are. They just are focused on one particular goal or where it is that they want to go. But they're bringing in conflict, and you have to stand up for yourself and deal with this situation. That's what I'm going to say. Because you know what you need to do. And I can tell that here by the Ace of Swords. You just need to deal with it. Because you're trying to move into a new space. A new space. The thing is, whatever it is that you get into, as long as you do it with integrity and be honest with yourself. And don't fight against the grain. Like, if you're doing it with integrity, honesty, and not trying to hold on to something that needs to be let go, it's going to be good. You're going to be fine. You have a lot of heroic qualities during this time. And what I mean by that is you're very, like, confident. You're very confident in what it is that you do, especially when it's about going towards new things. If not by the beginning of this month, definitely by the end. Yeah. Okay. All right, Libra, let's clarify. Yeah, you definitely have a sense of balance and you want to hold on to that because you've seen what you have produced and what has happened. But you have this sense of needing to move, you know, or needing to do something different because it's time. You've been really passive about communicating to someone that probably has a lot to say to you as well. And that is to keep the balance. Knight of Rods. Yeah, someone definitely that you had left behind is trying to continue. They still have thoughts about you and you still are connected to them. I feel like they haven't let you go. And they're trying to balance things out or make things better or give. This is definitely a person that's a weakness for you. And you have to really make the best decision here about giving to this. Because this is the thing. You're not giving to this to move it forward because you feel something there. You're giving to it for charity purposes or because this is a safe spot, you know, like because you've been here before, you know what to expect. So keep that in mind. You have better options than this, and that's for sure. The Empress. Yeah, you're changing your perspective during this time on what abundance is to you. And what it means to you. And that has a lot to do with this introspection. Because I feel like what that was in the past, or this person, if they were it, just caused chaos and confusion. And you notice that what you were building was very superficial and only materialistic. Like, it kind of gives me that energy of just having someone in your life. You're not really worried about anything else. It's just like, oh, this person is here. Okay. I don't have to be alone. Okay. That's what it's like. See, because the Ace of Cups came up in reverse. There's no love there. It's superficial. No real foundations for the future. That's like creating false foundations, but then realizing when you're settled that both of you don't really see eye to eye or don't mesh very well together. And that could be true with a person or just your future. You're moving past that. I feel like you have gained enough knowledge to not get into something of that nature. They just want to point that out. The Tower. Yeah, things that are going in a different direction than you need to be let go. There's a need to let go of a little bit of interdependence or being dependent on your security being in... Okay. Let go of the idea that your security is in a person or in a situation. It's about you being happy or being secure within yourself, you know. Your security is not based on anything material. That's what I'm going to say. Yes. Yes, life is going to be difficult when you cut things out or when you make changes, but it gets you back on the track that you need to be in. Yeah, don't fight it. Don't fight it. I feel like, be careful, because I feel like at first you're like, oh, I really want this new beginning. I really want change. And then when it starts to happen, it gets real for you. You have to remember what it is that you're doing. You know, you have to remain aware during this time. The death in reverse is a little bit hard for me because they're talking about putting an end to old things. It's fighting against your transformation. You know, you had this increase here. It's like fighting against that. 5 of Rods. Yeah. That's you internally fighting changes. You feel very safe where you are. That's what I'm feeling, Libra. You feel very safe, and you know that this change is coming. You know that you should go with it. You're aware. I mean, you're aware. You know that it's going to be good for you. It's just scary because you don't know where it's going. It's like you have to leave something behind. Every step of the journey should be appreciated for what it is, you know? And it's just time to leave this one behind and start a new one. 7 of Rods. There are going to be moments where you get disoriented, like I said, about your direction. But you have to realize that whatever choice you make or whatever you decide, you're in control here. No one else is in control. Your environment is not in control. You're in control. So making no choice is also making a choice. Okay? So you have to decide what it is that you're going to fight for, who it is that you want to be, and do that. Yeah, you can't keep secrets to yourself, you know. When something isn't working, you can't keep that secret to yourself. You know what I mean? You know, they're giving me this image of, and I know a person that used to do this. Oh my gosh. They knew something was wrong, or they would do something wrong, and then they would try to convince someone else, a family member in this case, another family member of ours, to explain to them that what they did was correct. They knew it was wrong, but as long as one person agreed with them, then they were like, well, that's justified. Somebody believes me, you know. So this is like you have to hold accountability for yourself. So whatever it is that you're fighting for, or whatever it is that you're trying to push, it better be balanced. It better be right. Okay? The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, your intuition has gotten you so far, Libra, and you need to continue to listen to it. I do feel like sometimes you think that this is a bad move. Most people think that on spiritual journey because it goes against what they want, or it seems like they're not going to get it. You know, and this is true in some relationship situations where spirit will say, okay, you need to step away from this person. And you're like, but I love them. Oh my God, I don't understand. Why would I do that? And then like 3 months later, that person comes back and they're different. That's why. So you can't question. I'm not saying this is going to happen to you. Let's be real. But sometimes you can't question the journey. You just have to do it. You know, you have to believe in it. See, you have to understand or believe that your dreams are going to come true. So the Ace of Swords, not even your dreams, just what is for you. Okay? Yeah. You're getting clear. Oh, you're getting real clear on your emotions now, okay? Your emotional vocabulary has definitely expanded, Libra. And it's not based on fear anymore, or rejection, or being alone, or criticism, or any of those negative traits. I don't feel that. Yeah, you know the difference between the two now. You know, you know when your emotions are taking you down a rough road, and you know when they're trying to help you. I feel like you do. You know when your ego is being involved. You know when it's not. You know. Yeah, you definitely know when you're leaving yourself out in the cold. Yeah. You also know when it's time to leave something behind. There is going to be a moment where you have to leave something behind. Maybe not answer a text. Yeah. Not answer a text or let something go. Because you got to nurture what it is that you have. You can't give up your power to something else. Just because. Be careful of obsessions as well. I feel like you may get obsessed with, and I lightly say obsessed, but really focused on someone. I feel like you need to take a passive approach to that. That's more of like your emotions of gratitude or happiness getting away with you, but I don't feel like there's a lot happening there. Okay? The Page of Rods. Yeah. A lot of things that you have ignored or put behind you, a lot of things that could make you happy, I feel like you weren't paying attention to because you were so busy, you know, like doing introspection and dealing with your inner self. I feel like you're exploring those things. Yeah. So explore. Don't invest. I'm saying this a lot. I felt it here. Explore. Don't invest right now. This is not about taking new jumps into new beginnings and starting new relationships and starting new projects and new jobs. I'm not getting that, but this is a time of exploring where it is that you're gonna go here shortly in the future. Bottom of the deck, we have the King of Wands in reverse. And the reason why is because they don't want you to be so focused on a goal. I'm telling you, this is a big message. Don't be so focused on one particular goal right now. I feel like you should just play around, be in the energy, feel good. You're lifting up your spirits, right? So this is about hard work, dedication, looking at the details. You're fine-tuning. There it is. Thank you, Spirit. So you're fine-tuning all the work that you have done now into more of a practical use. And then you're going to move forward. You know what I'm saying? Something is poking me in this shirt. Oh, it's driving me crazy. Okay, so let's pull out your meditation cards, Libra. Libra. What rules do I play? Oh, what? Sorry, the rules. What roles do I play in my life? If I'm really honest with myself, how strong is my confidence and self-worth? What is the most spontaneous thing I've ever done, and how did it make me feel? What is my greatest regret in life so far, and how can I reframe it to turn it into a valuable life lesson? So those are your 4 cards, Libra, for meditation and journaling. You can choose one, all of them, whatever you like. I highly suggest that you use them. It's really, really good for the journey. So thank you for being here. I love you very much. And I will talk to you later. Bye-bye.